Jedediah, what do you got?
Yes, I want to talk about Joe Biden, who, as I've said before, I hope talks as much as possible during this campaign. I think, Joe, if you're listening, just let it all out repeatedly. Well, this past Thursday, he did let it all out.
This is amazing.
He was at NYU, and he's talking about Barack Obama's foreign policy, trying to say, you know, he's a real foreign policy genius. He's been great. And he says, quote, "Now is the time to heed the timeless advice from Teddy Roosevelt. Speak softly and carry a big stick." And he continues, "I promise you, the president has a big stick." Now, that is classic Joe Biden. And, you know, remember, this is the guy who in 2008...
I think Freud would have a field day with that.
Absolutely.
This isn't Freudian. That is intentional. That is blatant.
Do you think so?
I saw this. I saw the tape. She did not do it any disservice. It is exactly as she read it.
Yeah.
It is so vice presidential.
Yeah, it's Biden.
Do you
know,
really
it's
think
Biden
he's making
being
a
Biden.
racial joke about President Obama?
I can't go that far, but I know he's making an anatomical
He gets away
reference.
with these things because everyone looks at him and says, well, it's Joe Biden. You know, so he gets away with it. But remember in 2008,
he has nothing to protect anymore.
This is the guy who told Katie Couric, quote, "When the stock market crashed, Franklin Roosevelt got on the television." So, you know, I mean,
I liked when you talked about the
expect?
restaurant that he was just in that had been closed for 20 years. I think it was called Katie's.
Yes,
in his hometown. This isn't like he was in some random town.
And
It's like,
Katie Couric.
I was in Katie's last week. They're like, no, Katie's has been closed
Katie
since like
Couric, of
85.
course, didn't correct him because it's
Well, this
Joe
is
Biden.
the same man who said you can't go to 7-Eleven and have some, you know, it's all these Indians.
Right. So keep talking, Joe. We love
And
you.
that Barack Obama was clean, bright, and articulate. Do you remember that? The day that he launched his
And he has a
campaign?
big stick. Hey,